G'day, I'm David G, Sheshnag Yoga Centre. What on earth is Kundalini? I was watching a friend's video. I don't know if he's a friend, he's more of an acquaintance, I don't know. What do you call those people on Facebook that you interact with that you sort of don't get too personal with, but you sort of bounce off each other? Doesn't really matter. Anyway, he's doing a video and he came out with a line. He said, I get irritated when other people don't do what I expect them to do. But at the end of the day, whether they're right or wrong, or I think they're right or wrong, it doesn't really matter. And I thought that was just such a beautiful line that was really amazing for me, because just in that line itself shows the whole mind trip that we go on around the subconscious need for validation and other people reflecting our perception of what's correct in a way that we feel better about what they're doing because they're doing what we think's the right thing, and we think we'd be doing it if we're in that situation. Ultimately, it's just judgment through validation in our own belief system, where we want to be validated in a way that was self-reflected. The true love comes in the form of accepting their decision and their actions no matter what, and being at peace with that, and not feeling invalidated or validated, and then not having to either convince them of their behaviour to bring them around to our behaviour, or simply being peaceful in ourselves and not needing the validation from them in the way that they represent themselves. Of course, we need validation and we need boundaries, and if their behaviour is contrary to what we need energetically to be exposed to, then we can eliminate ourselves from that interaction. But the inside of whether it's right or wrong, and it doesn't really matter. Does anyone get how profound that is? Because a lot of the time I want to be in control. I want people to act in a way that I feel comfortable with. When in reality, if I was peaceful and centered and aligned in my own being, then that's all that really is necessary. And in that centeredness, I wouldn't need any projection to do with my own subconscious neuroses about, first of all, feeling that I'm separate at that point in time. I could more embody my breath and express love towards the dynamic of the multitude of expressions that is me in different forms, and like we're all different cells of the same body. We don't all have the same function, but to be in concordance harmoniously with other expressions of people as cells of that body, of the human race and the earthly body functioning upon it, then that could be a peaceful experience. Share the world, sheshnag.com.